honey, it's Val, and you're live on Valtopia TV. And I came on earlier, and I had played a bunch of music, and I had written up a bunch of stuff, and I was ready to come on, and it just disappeared. So then a whole bunch of other stuff happened, and then I came back on. So I don't usually come on at 9:30 at night. It's 9:37 p.m. on a Tuesday here in Los Angeles. It's October the 2nd or the 3rd. And, you know, it's morning somewhere. I have a lot of international people, so I'm sure that some of my viewers are going to be popping on and saying, what? Val is live. Let me get my fuck yeah reading. So if you haven't met me, hey Chantel, what up, boo? If you haven't met me, I'm an artist. I'm a single mama to 2 little boys, and I come on live all the time, and I publish my own deck. Fuck yeah. And as Chantel knows, she's always on my live streams. I love it. Good to see you, boo. I tune into you. I tune into your energy. I tune into kind of your frequency, your life patterns, what's going on with you, and every time something new comes through. So here's what's coming through this week. This is the message that I want to share. Joan, hey honey, what's up? And actually, let me share this a couple more places so we get, before I launch into my fabulous topic that Joan knows all about. Hey honey, I can't believe I'm on live. I was so sleepy today. And here I am showing up. But I had so much going on today, and I wanted to come live today, and I had got a message come through me, so I said, well, let me just come on at nighttime. Why not? I can come on at nighttime, right? Oh, there I am. Look. So let me let me share this to my page. And I wanted to, let me see if I can copy this message. Can I copy this message from here? I'm telling you. Joan's getting ready for bed. I know, I'm gonna be going to bed soon too, honestly. But, and if you see me looking down, I'm just on my phone trying to, you know, share and everything. What do y'all think of the hair? I'm trying to get this going here. Am I, oh yeah, I'm on the page. Okay, well I wanted to copy this thing, but let me just send it over here. So I'm going to share this in my free group, Valtopia. Y'all are all in Valtopia. I'm going to share it in Abundance Flash Mob. I'm going to share it in my private group, The Love Drop. I have all these groups that I haven't published that yet. Like, I have so many ideas that, and every time I see those 2 groups, I'm like, I can't wait till those groups are alive and active because it's going to be so great. But sometimes it takes a minute for y'all to catch up with me. And that's the truth, honey. So I'm going to share in some different places, and then we're going to have some fun. Okay? Yay. La la yay. All right. Here's a few places. I know there's like so many more groups that I could share in, and if any of you watch the replay and you don't, oh, I need to share to my page too. If any of you watch the replay and you're like, honey, you should be sharing in this group because they're going to love you. Well, private message me or share me in that group and tell me about it. Because I'm always looking to make new friends and new connections and new community members and clients and everything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Missy, what up, boo-boo? Thank you, Chantel. You love the hair. Okay. Hi, Charlene. Hi, everybody. So earlier I had on the, I feel it coming, I feel it coming, but then they cut me off. So I think I got cut off because I let it play for a little bit too long. You know what I'm saying? So I look like I have wings. Thank you. These are my paintings behind me. And I am an artist and I love to paint. And do you know that for most of my life, I called myself a painter. That's what I wanted to do. I want to be a painter. And I do paint. And then I found out that I also have all these extrasensory gifts that I've been living with all the time, and I didn't acknowledge them. And that's what I find with most of my beautiful clients is that some of them are very deeply aware of their gifts and already practicing as spiritual guides and teachers and visionaries. And some of them are coming into that. And they are like me, say, why am I blocked from my own gift? I feel like I'm blocked from what I know, or how can I open my third eye, or how can I open my crown? And the truth is, yes, we can learn to open and close our energy centers and our awarenesses. And you may already be having a deep awareness and not acknowledging it like I did, because it seems so natural to you that you're waiting for, you know, the heavens to open and lights to shine and people to go, oh, and really it was always just like a little flutter in your heart, or it feels like a burp, and that was your awareness of someone else, or a pain in your body, or, you know, how it comes through for you is what it is. Hey, Jimena, I'm glowing. Thank you. Can I tell you that it took a minute to get the lights and the makeup right for nighttime? Okay. Because I live in this fabulous 30-foot ceiling apartment, and the light during the day when I normally live stream is really natural and fabulous. And at night, I had to set up a whole nother thing here. So I would love for you to share this if you're watching and you're new, or even if you're not new, and I would love for you to join and hang with me. Jimena, I'm so glad you're here with me and all my regulars. I love you people. I love you, my community, my Valtopians. And I do have something amazing I want to talk about. So sit with me. Let's begin. And then after I share the message, powerful quickie message that's coming through from all my client sessions and all the things that are happening this week, it's a communal vibe that we're coming into, that if you resonate with, I want you to tell me in the comments, and I want you to, oh, it's over here. I want you to tell me in the comments, and I want you to tell me if you watch the replay, because I love to know that you watch the replay, and I want to know what comes through for you. And then afterwards, I'm going to read with you. I have my card deck that I published here that's 88 words. That's going to really open you up. I'll tune into your energy. I'll see what's going on. And then I also have a bunch of other cards. So if I'm called to, I might pull those other cards with these cards and find out what's going on with you, right? That's what we're here for. I'm excited. I also have my amazing pink purple rare tourmaline crystals with me. And I have my question cards too. These are fabulous for journal prompts and for helping you when you go to pull your own oracle cards. And I am a guide that wants to bring you back to yourself. I'm not here to tell you, oh, this is what's going to happen for you, or this is how you should do anything. No, I'm going to help you see yourself. I'm going to help you feel yourself. I'm going to help you find out see the things that you don't see. Because no matter how advanced you are, how much deep work you've done, we all have blind spots. And I'm really good at finding the deep hidden blind spots that are within you that you're afraid or triggered away from for whatever reason. I just have a fabulous gift for going, this is what it is, honey. This is what I see. And not what it is, but this is what I see and what I feel for you. And you go, oh, yes. And then we work through it together. And it's very powerful. I love what I do. I love coming live. I love my live virtual sessions that I do every day with my clients. We have miraculous transformations every single day, every day. And the kind of transformations we have go from, visionary leaders launching their next thing that they were afraid to do, to beautiful cosmic wives at home learning to speak to their husbands, which then translates to them telling their children what they need and setting good boundaries, which then translates to them standing up in their community and having a better life, right? So thank you for joining me. And if you would love a reading, say hello. Oh, I am missing all these comments. Hi, Cheryl. Chantel, thank you. Thank you. I know my hair's different. You're probably like, who is this? Hey, Ramona. Hey, Lisa Ann. Hey, Deborah. Hey, everybody. Say hello in the comments. And if you would love a reading, don't start putting your name in yet, because I'm going to talk about something real quick. And then I want you, the feed just scrolls by and then I might miss you, okay? And if you want a reading, I'd love for you to either share or go put a review afterwards on my business page, or like my business page, or go to valtopia.com. Every week I do a reading with 3 cards and tune into all the collective cosmic energy. And it is always on point. It's exactly what you need to know. I record a whole video and edit it is fabulous on Valtopia.com every Wednesday. So tonight what we're going to talk about, or today, thank you, Sean. My highest self is amazing like you. Have a great session. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Rhiannon. Welcome. Hi, Vinod. Thank you. Okay. Hi, Pamela. Okay. So here's what I want to talk about very rapidly today for you, because this is what's coming through from my clients that are paying big money to spend time with me and shift themselves into their best, highest selves and their greatest energy. Most of my clients are very gifted cosmically. Almost, yeah, they all are. They have extrasensory ability that's quite pronounced, and they may not know how to use it or tune into it and have it work for them. So they do, some of them work and are paid highly for what they do, and some of them are learning to create that experience for themselves, or don't even want that and just want to be more integrated and in tune with themselves. Here's what's happening when we have this extrasensory awareness and perception. A lot of times, and this is what's true for most of my clients, there's some sort of trauma wound we're carrying, either from a past life or from our childhood, where we have had to adapt to other people's needs and control at the expense of our own feelings, our own perceptions, our own truths, our own feelings, our own awarenesses. And we've learned to stuff ourselves down and feel all around us to be safe. We feel everyone else's feelings, we tune in and make sure everything's cool, and we have learned to feel everything outside of ourselves and nothing or not enough about our own selves. And what I've been talking about with my clients is, who are we to feel and anticipate and try to manipulate other people's reactions to who we are? Who are we to do that? It's manipulative. It's manipulative to anticipate and try to control other people's feelings by thinking you know what they feel and that you need to decide for them. It is much more compassionate for you to have compassion for your own needs and awareness of your own needs and express them and allow yourself to let them be, and to have compassion for others and let them have their own karmic experience in response to you. And for you not to go in and try to decide, how does this resonate for you? For my clients, it's been a mind-blowing, life-changing thing. Let me know what you think. Thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Tilly Maria. Am I getting any hearts or anything on it? Come on. I never see the hearts on the laptop, so let me put my cell phone over here so I can see what's going on. There we go. All right, that's the message. That's a very powerful message. If you resonate with this message, if you understand, if you love it, put it in the comments so that we can have a conversation about this, because it's really powerful stuff. This is the kind of stuff that helped me shift out of a place of feeling like I was at the mercy of anybody else but myself, right? Hi, Kate, thank you. When we think, oh, it's all outside of me, which is what most of us have been trained to think and do and be, we feel powerless. And so we stagnate in fear and discomfort and attempts to please other people and at the sacrifice of our own needs. Don't do it, honey, don't do it. Thank you, Rhiannon. All right, so I want everybody to drink water, because besides being a fabulously entertaining artist and being able to explain these things so well, I shift energy while we hang out. It's part of, as Joan knows, she's one of my clients. I love you, Joan. And this, hey, there's my other, I love you guys. All my clients are on my live stream. I love you. Hey, Susu. Yes. So now that we've delivered the message of the day, thank you, clients, for bringing the powerful message through. It happened for all of you this week. Drink a lot of water, take some deep breaths. And let's tune in together. Let's have a beautiful sacred circle. Susie says, by water, do you mean wine? I wouldn't drink any wine right now, otherwise I'd get all sleepy on you and I wouldn't be tuned in. But honey, by all means, drink some wine. But drink a lot of water, extra water, Susie, because you know how I do. We shift the energy together. I love you too, Joan. I love you guys. I love my clients. So listen, I'm starting to feel the energy bubble up in the throat. I feel this going on. Who resonates with the throat bubble? And that's what I want to meet, new people that I've never read yet, because that's what we're here to do. I'm here to find out which of you is one of my star seeds, one of my cosmic rock stars that we've been eons together as priestesses, witches, shamans, guides, and we remember our collective, and we feel it and we resonate with it together. And it's my job to come in and talk about it and share about how I've broken through mine, how I've helped my clients break through theirs. And if you resonate with this message, I'm here to help you too. And most people who see my live stream and tune in, hey Lorne, thank you Cheryl, feel this energy and go, oh, I'm an activator for this wound to be released. We resonate together in this energy. All right, so let me know if you feel this, and I'll tune into you. Lisa Ann has a bubble. Okay, Lisa Ann, have I tuned into you before, Lisa? I feel like I have. I love it. We're having a party. It's a Valtopia party, baby. I love it. I love it. So I can't come on lots of nights because I have 2 little boys, but they're with their daddy tonight, and I'm able to come on. So I can't wait to read for you guys. So listen, anybody watching this, you can get your own cards that I published myself. And these cards are from all my highly paid client sessions that I've been doing over the last few years. Good night, sweet Joan. I love you. Everybody say good night, Joan. Hey, Pamela, Tabitha. Ooh, this is fun. So these cards came through to me. I was invited to speak at the Sinergita transformational retreat in Costa Rica, and I had the most amazing time. And on the way back, I was so filled with so much beautiful energy and creation. I wrote for 5 hours on the plane, and I delivered through these 88 words. It started out as 88 reasons to say fuck yeah to life, but it really came through as all the words and ideas that I use as tools to guide myself in my own journaling and my own growth and my own expansion, and with my high level clients. So I love it. Everybody's saying good night and hello to each other. So sweet. I love it, you guys. So these cards are 1 word or 2 word cards, as you'll see, and they are always on point. And they're really fabulous as journal prompts, as questions for your oracle cards, as ways to open up and guide you to a deeper intuition about yourself. So who had the Lisa Ann? Is Lisa Ann the only one that said she had a bubble? Because then let's tune into Lisa Ann. Oh, Amber feels it too. Hey, Amber. I know, Amber, we have to have our first session, okay? I love it. Okay, so who's going to be the one that gets to be tuned into first? Actually, I'm going to do a reading for the whole collective. All of you who have watched this and everyone who's watched the replay, let's just do a collective read for everyone who doesn't get a personal reading, okay? So let's feel the energy. I was a little bit excited and I was holding a lot of energy. Cheryl says, I don't know what a bubble is. Okay, so, okay, Jilly. Okay, honey, I'll tune into you another time. So for those of you who are like, what's a bubble? Many of us who have stuffed down our feelings and are people pleasers and perfectionists and empaths and artists and creatives, who we will feel, we will stuff our own feelings, which turns into this feeling of a bubble. I'm going to answer your question, Cheryl. In our throat, it feels like, you know, like something's in there, and it just expands or contracts as you talk with me or as you talk with others, and it's a huge feedback for us to know what's going on with your own voice and your own ability to speak the truth to yourself and to others. It's a huge, like, tune in. And it's very related to then a lot of times people have tightness in their chest, which is a feeling of anxiety. And then it goes down into the heart chakra, which if all of this opens up and we take off the plates of armor and fear that we've had, that we've all put on, many of us over the years, then we begin to open our flow of divine energy through us. And most of us that are connected here have had this or are in the process of releasing it or opening it. And I've done enough client sessions and free readings to know that this is exactly what's going on and what I'm here to do as part of my work right now. I know it's going to expand. So Lorene had a bubble all day. Ramona knows what it means. Nicole feels the bubble. Okay, if we have enough, we could do a group release and we'll just tune into one person. Lorne has the tightness. Cheryl says, thank you. So can I just say, I love Cheryl said, how do I get my husband not to be an asshole? And I can laugh at this joke because I'm divorced. No, that's a terrible thing to say. Here's the thing. We all are an asshole to somebody and somebody's an asshole to us. We all have boundaries that are getting stepped on at all moments. And we're all learning to do exactly what I talked about earlier. But out of other people's reactions, don't try to manipulate what's going on outside of you. Tune back into yourself. Tune back into yourself and your own awareness and opinions and needs and desires. And when we really come into our own presence and being and know what we want and really allow that to be the truth, let me tell you, your husband and your people around you will respond. Sometimes it's not what you know, sometimes they get pushed away and sometimes they get drawn further in. But really, ultimately, you need to decide and do for you what's best for you. Because in the end, if you don't, you're going to get sick. You know, you're going to get angry. You're going to get sick. And this throat bubble thing, yeah, I feel it popping as we're talking. He's not been very nice to you. I'm sorry, Cheryl. Yeah, taking off the muzzle. I'm sorry, Cheryl. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about people not being nice to us and feeling like a victim to their meanness. I used to feel like that. I used to feel like that for sure. And any behavior that we experience that we don't like, we have a choice how to receive it and whether we're going to tolerate it or not. We also have a choice to always, always, always choose compassion in making that decision. Can I get a yes, ma'am, compassion from every single person watching this live stream? Yeah, you don't have to say ma'am. Please don't call me ma'am. Yes, Valtopia, compassion. And compassion for yourself and the other person. Does that mean you tolerate anything other than what you're worthy of? No. But when we have compassion, we turn off the triggers. We turn off the fear. We turn off the anger. We turn off the resentment. And we turn on the curiosity. And we turn on the openness and ability to hear and listen, and first for ourselves and then others. Right? We calm the fuck down. That's what I'm telling you. Calm down. Everybody calm down. And when we have compassion, we do tend to be more calm. And guess what? When we're calm, well, it inspires calm all around you, right? So Chantel says, yes, ma'am. I'm getting a yes from everybody. I love it. Nicole says, I try not to base my feelings off of the negative feelings I receive. Yeah, that's the thing. People are going through their own things. And it is not our job to decide for them what they're going through, and it is not our job to decide for them how they're going to react to what we need. It is our job to assess and determine what we need. Ooh, it's popping. And then allow ourselves to bring that into our life experience by speaking it. Well, first by acknowledging and coming into awareness of it and letting it be true. And then by speaking it to ourselves, which then lets you speak it to others, which then makes it a truth. It's no longer a thing in your head. It's no longer a tightness in your throat that isn't real. It's real. It's out now. Now we can respond to you and what you've offered us, instead of deciding for us that we are not going to share what you need and that you know better than us what we are going to react to your need. Don't do that. Yes. Feel the love. Okay. I love this. So it's time to drink some water and do some reading. And I love how many people are coming on the live stream and coming and going, and all the connection, and that you all are connecting with each other. That's what I love about my live streams. I am a manifester and a connector, and I love to be the hub of people coming together. I am allowed cosmically to invite you to do things. Those of you that are not manifestors and can't, I invite you to interact with each other and to support each other. And I don't have a tribe, I have a community, because I'm standing side by side with you. I'm inspiring you with my experience, and you can stand up with me. There is nobody higher than anyone else. Maybe I'm a few steps ahead of you on the journey, and I do have things to share with you. And I am stepping up in this forum as a guide and an inspiration. And I'm not up here on a pedestal for you to knock down, or a guru to tell you, I'm here with you. We're together. We're all doing this together. Shoulder to shoulder. Exactly. I love that. I love that so much. Ramona just told someone they disrespected you earlier and spoke your truth. Good. How did it go? How did it go? The key to speaking your truth, especially if you're just learning, is to really allow that compassion to come through, so that it resonates for you first and foremost, and that ideally you experience a positive experience of your words coming out and being received, different than probably what you've had most of your life, which is why you learn to shut up and not say your truth in the first place, right? So here it goes. It's about to pop, everybody. Do you feel it? I want to know all the people that feel this pop. Ready? Let's pop it together. Ready? Everybody, put your feet on the ground. Take a deep breath into your nose. And allow this energy to expand and open. And this, I'm seeing a lot of colors. There you go. Excuse me. I'm an energy healer. I burp during my sessions. And can I tell you that I'm so used to letting it out, because otherwise I'd be in pain, that I've started forgetting, and I'll be out somewhere and I'll burp and I'll think, oh yeah, you're not supposed to do that. They haven't responded. Okay, Ramona, keep us posted. Yeah, we're equal. No one is below or above. Oh, exactly. All right, let's do the group reading. And then I can't wait to tune into somebody. I don't know if I'll be able to do everybody, but look at that. So we are just talking about silence and how we got silenced, right? Or we silenced ourselves. And I find that one of the deepest healings that we experience once we discover we've shut ourselves down and how we can't do that anymore is when we realize, wow, I did that to myself, and now I must forgive myself for that. It is no longer time to be silent. It is time to align to your, I'm trying to see where the best place. It's time to align to your needs, to your highest calling, to your passion and purpose, to your well-being, to your nourishment. Alignment is about bringing together body, mind, and spirit in a daily experience of being that allows your heart to open and your heart to connect to other hearts that connect in the same way, that allow us to modify and transform the very fabric of the universe. We are the universe. Our molecules and cells of being are modifying and doing and being right now. And everything that each one of the 17 people on this live stream right now, that we choose to breathe and connect into that heart. Ooh, I felt that, everybody. Nice job. Nice heart chakra opening is so much more powerful than a shut heart chakra, right? Those of us that have an open, beating, connecting heart to each other are 1,000 times more luminescent and energizing than a contracted, fearful heart that's on the program. Get off the program, get on your own program. Yeah! All right. Okay, Lisa Ann. Yes, become your true self. And people are afraid to become their true self. They're afraid to leave people behind. They're afraid to hurt others. They're afraid that you're too powerful and you're going to hurt somebody you probably did in another life. You're afraid to be yourself because you don't want to be rejected by your tribe that you're used to. You don't want to do things that are uncomfortable. There's all these reasons we don't be ourselves. And for some of us, we've been ourselves our whole life and gotten a lot of flack for it. But we still just keep being ourselves because we can't help ourselves. I can't help myself, honey. But over the last 3 years, I've dived in more deeply than ever to allowing all of me. And over the last few months, I'm really diving in. It's a phase. But the truth is, whatever the outer appearance is, you can see that I'm healthy and fit and taking care for myself because I'm taking care for so many of you. How can I stand up here and discuss nourishment and well-being and that I'm your guide and not take good care for myself? And I encourage you, as you seek outside support, if you do, and invest in people to guide you, that they are healthy and fresh and doing the do. Don't pick somebody that's down in the gutter going, I can read your mind and tell you what's up. Like, I'm sure they can, but maybe not right now. Okay, let's go get a little bit of help first and get better, and then everyone has these abilities. It's just how you decide to tune into it. Okay, so let's see what else comes through the reading. That throat chakra, I know why I was told to come on live tonight. This is a lot of energy popping here, everybody. A lot. Cosmos. We are connected. We are the cosmos. Exactly what I was just talking about. Take action. Take action. I think this is the step that so many of us get stuck on. Taking action. We get scared. We get into patterns of sabotage. We get on the hamster wheel. The hamster wheel where you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Maybe you do take some action, and then you get knocked down. Something goes wrong, or something doesn't work out the way you think, or you get challenged and you think, why? I'm not meant to do. I guess I'm the one I'm the only asshole in the whole world who doesn't get to do and be me. I'm the one, right? And we all think we're the one because we're living in our own body and perception. And who else are we going to think it is? Somebody else? All we got to think about is ourselves. But ideally, what you think about it and say to yourself is powerful and beautiful and strengthening. And you can choose the words and thoughts that you tell yourself every day, and it will create your reality. Okay? So what do we have coming through? I see that was a good read. Let's do a question card for the whole group, and then were we going to tune into Lisa Ann? Are you still here? Thank you, everyone, for hanging with me, joining, sharing what's going on with you. And if any of you are looking for a deeper connection with me, I'm here. You can book in for an hour session with me for $123. And we can talk about your gifts, kind of tune in and see what's happening in your life and how you can integrate that into your power force, and how you can get deeper into your purpose and alignment in your own experience. All right, what's the question card here? That energy wants to pop in the throat. Okay, here we go. Why do I have emotions? Why do I have emotions? So this stuff right here is emotions that want to come up and out, right? But most of the time with my clients, when we feel this, first we have to release this and open up the truth before you can begin to even feel what's in your heart and your emotions. So Lisa Ann, let's tune into you. I'm going to ask to clear this energy, and then we'll begin to tune into you. Maybe this is you, since I've been talking about you, right? Are you feeling, let me ask to clear first here. I'm going to sing in between, as you all know, those of you who watch me, to clear the vibe, to clear the energy, and come back into my own frequency, right? Honey, maui, hamai, maua. Hey, ha, Lisa Ann, what you doing? It's your turn. Gonna read for you. All right, that was good. Ooh, this card is sitting up there. Okay, there you go. All right, tuning into Lisa Ann. Okay, so Lisa Ann, this is partly you, and then it's coming in on the side there. Do you feel that? There we go. Did you feel that? You feel that clear? Okay, Ramona, I'll get you next. Okay, now I feel your heart chakra, Lisa. Do you feel that, your heart chakra there? Yeah, on your right side. I know. So, and as we began to open that, I began to feel your heart chakra. So, there was something about newspaper, which to me felt like the 30s. So maybe there was something coming through. Maybe there was some energy coming through for you from another time, or from a family member that wants to connect. What else is coming through for you? Ooh, a lot of energy down in here. You feel that? Some third eye. Third eye wants some opening and clearing. It's a lot in through here for you. All right. There we go. It's clearing. All right. So the cards, I'm going to go to the cards now. I love these. They're always on point. So unplug. So I was talking about the message that came through, and I didn't say, I should have said it. I was talking about newspaper, and it says unplug. And I wanted to say, are you watching the news? Like, can you turn it off? Because are you tuning into stuff that is not supporting you in your own well-being? Does that resonate, first of all? Because then this message is definitely aligned with the psychic one that came through for me, right? And then the next is heart chakra. So we definitely have some opening in your heart chakra that wants to release some emotion. That once you sort of open up to this throat chakra stuff, you'll be able to feel more deeply. And play is such a wonderful way to relax and open up the body and allow for alignment and flow. So be sure to let yourself have a little fun, honey. Right? It's important. Ooh, these earrings are clip-ons. How does that feel, Lisa Ann? What is that? And the energy, you don't watch the news. Okay. I wonder what that newspaper thing was about. Or maybe social media or something. It felt like it was some message from another time. Okay, let's pull a Uti card for you for some fun, Lisa Ann. Let's see what comes through. Yay. Create beauty. Play, create beauty. You keep coughing. Okay, yeah, that's your way of clearing, I think. Some people cough. I burp when I'm clearing that stuff. So the energy is shifting, but it's a little stagnant. I do have a free recording that might help all of you shift after watching this live stream. So if you would like the recording, put in the comments, I'd like the recording. And I'll come back through or have my people come through. Link you, honey. So let me do a question card for you, Lisa Ann, and see what comes through for you. And this is a question that you can use to either pull oracle cards for yourself or to put in your journal prompt. Oh. Why can I live in luxury, Lisa Ann? And I find for so many of us, especially healers and support people, we are limiting ourselves and our communities from finding and allowing ourselves luxury. Because there's judgment and conditioning and programming that makes us feel like there's something wrong or we're not supposed to create wellness and well-being in our life. And the truth is, the more that we allow ourselves to believe in ourselves and invest in our well-being and then share that back out, obviously, in a way that supports ourselves and our own community and then spreads it out, that's what we need to do. You know, if we shut ourselves down for programming that it's wrong and don't help each other open up and become prosperous, what are we doing? Hi, Mackenzie, welcome. Hi, CK, welcome. Hi, Harminder, welcome. Lisa Ann, how are you doing now? How did that come through for you? I feel like energetically I tuned in, but the cards may not have really been the message or the words. And that may be where I'm at tonight, guys. I'm always empathic and knowing what's going on with your energy centers. And sometimes I see more than other days. And sometimes you are, it depends on what your guides want you to know today. Your higher selves are always guiding you. Trust that. Trust that, honey. So I'm looking in because I wanted to find, is Ramona still here? Ramona. And for those of you that are new, I'm reading, I'm an oracle. I put in the comments, you can see what I wrote, hopefully on the original post. You can see all the stuff that you need to know. And I'm reading from my own deck that I just published that you can go and get. Lisa Ann, it just popped. It's still releasing. For all the throat bubble people, it's opening. So I'm an energy guide and I'm empathic. I can feel, I resonate with you guys, and then I release the energy and then you feel that too. So together we clear this energy. And so tonight I have all my decks, but I tend to lately pull from my deck and the question card deck, and it's great. The readings are always on point, and then so we have a combination of sort of what's going on in your energy chakra centers that I'm resonating with, that I can guide you with, and your life patterns, and then the cards tell us a little bit more information. So Ramona's next, which I'm so happy that all that happened, Ramona, because I cleared the energy. Lisa Ann disappeared on us. Are you still here? Ramona said, where? Where? What you mean? What you mean, girl? Oh, I said your name well. Goody. Thank you, Harmon. Oh, you want to know where to get the cards? I want you to click on, I didn't put it in the link. Let me put it, I'll put it in afterwards, okay? Can I do that? Or if somebody is watching, one of my lovely loyal viewers, and you see, you can put the link. That would be radical. I'm trying to find the comments on my live stream, but I can't. Lisa Ann says it was spot on. I really need to get in the habit of meditating again. Yes. And listen, for any of you that feel difficulty in meditating and sitting still and quiet with yourselves, no shame in your game, okay? I was the worst. I was the worst. And the reason I was the worst is because I'm so highly aware, but I hadn't been using and doing any of it my whole life. I've been running busy, do, because I have a lot of energy. We do. Starseeds, cosmic people that are highly aware and attuned and creative, we have a lot of energy. And we learn from life to tone it down and shut it down and to turn it off. And until we really integrate and expand into all of our beingness and employ and become aware that we are tuned into others and bring it back to ourselves, there's a whole process that I do with my clients that works, honey. And meditation is about calming down and being in your body. So whatever way that works for you and whatever day that works for you, as long as you tune in and get in your cosmic connection and ground and reorganize your cells into the state they need to be daily with a connection in with everyone else, that's your meditation. So quit judging how you're coming into that space of well-being by other people's standards. Quit judging your gifts by other people's standards. Get to know yourself. And that's why I'm such, I think, a great guide, because I'm not going to judge you, and I don't think anything's too weird, and I certainly don't think you should be doing it any certain special way. But I am very good at helping you find your own way and feeling really good about it, feeling good in your own skin, because that's what you came here to do and be. You're special, each one of you, especially if you're watching me, and especially if you book in with me, you know that we're Star Family, and you know, hey, I'm going to bring this out and I'm going to share this. I'm not going to hide on this anymore. Ramona meditated earlier over the disrespect. Okay, we're going to tune into that. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm glad you love it. And, you know, I did publish a coloring book, and you can get it on Amazon. That's a great way to meditate. And it's got a whole guide to crystals and all the expansive cycles that we go through, because sometimes it's hard for those of us that are busy to sit still, and coloring lets you connect both sides of your brain, because you're relaxed and creative, but you're also making decisions and using all the brain. And that's what we want. We want that hemisync to happen. That's what meditation is about. So if you could work out for 10 minutes to your favorite music and get into that place, great. If you want to sit there quietly and breathe, great. If you want to listen to one of my guided meditations, great. If you want to just relax with me and have a session and I teach you to meditate, great. Like whatever works. There's all kinds of ways to get into it. Okay, Ramona, it's your turn. So I'm going to tune into the energy, and I reactivated that throat chakra. All right, Ramona, thank you. Ramona. And I'm disconnecting from Lisa Ann's field. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you and for sharing what came through for you. Ramona, my ears are singing for you. There's some of your guides are coming in. Like it's getting really loud. Okay. It's busy, Ramona. There's a lot of stuff going on. Hang on a second. There's like some sort of handover. Like they keep showing these hands crossing over. And when I see the hands, that's the guides. Like I've learned that. There's your guides. They're there with you, supporting you. And your meditation is going to allow you to connect into that guidance for everything you're doing. And disrespect, when we have disrespect from someone else, there's part of us that is expecting that disrespect. Does that make sense, Ramona? Okay, Harminder. And that I feel that in your heart chakra there, and I feel some energy coming up in here. So there's almost like a feeling of, oh, there we go. That energy popped a little bit. You know, when we see something happening outside of us, it's a mirror and a sign for us to know what's happening within us. Obviously, we all make choices, and then they ripple out, and then they undulate, and then it takes time for the universe to recreate. You know, it's like things are undulating, and being. So sometimes there are things outside of you that's like, you know, that has nothing to do with me. And that's when, you know, you have every moment and possibility to choose how you're going to respond to what you're seeing in your perception. So good night, Lisa Ann. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. Welcome. So Ramona says yes. Okay. So, okay. So let's pull cards and see what's coming through. Okay, because I've been on for a minute and it is kind of late for me. So I'm going to do Harminder, and then I'm going to probably go. But I come on. almost every day, not every day. I definitely want to be in a good space if I'm going to come on and meet for so many people and talk to so many people. And I do take a nice hot bath later on to clear and come back into my own body and ground and meditate. You're welcome, Lisa Ann. And please, if you've enjoyed this, go like my business page. Go to valtopia.com and sign up for my mail list so you can receive all the blogs and content that I put. Every day I meditate at the beach, not every day at the beach, but I really do consider all the client sessions I have and everything I'm experiencing, and it comes out as art, as my writing, as my painting, and I share it with you on the mail list. I don't send that much email yet. I'm learning to do that. I'm very prolific on Facebook, and my blog is starting to populate more with all of the posts. You can go back and you could spend months watching me on all the Valtopia and Val Crypt stuff I shared. So, all right, so I'm going to pull a couple more cards for Ramona. Ramona, your heart chakra is really opening as we're connected. Thank you, Mackenzie. Yes, please do turn on and put notifications, and have a great night. And yeah, I'd love to tune in next time. Okay, so I love it. I love it. We're getting a saint now. When we get a certain messages that come through several times in a reading, it means that's the message for the night, right? So Ramona, honey, you're born for it, and your heart chakra is just popping open more and more as we're connected. And that is something that happens when people connect in with me. Because as I'm connected in with you, I'm feeling my heart open, and it's really opening. I feel a lot going on there. So you were born for it. You're born for it. And so you're part of the cosmos. You came to be and do you. And so any resistance that you're experiencing in your life is feedback. It's feedback for you to know, are you aligned? Are you not aligned? Is this really how you desire things to be? Yeah, a lot of self-growth going on. So reading the resistance is great. You're doing it, and then you're taking action. So there's a confirmation of your growth happening. And we support you, and I give you a high five, girl, for taking charge of your own experience. It can be terrifying and titillating at the same time, but the truth is what I've seen with my clients and myself is there can be this really gnarly hill to go over if you're really out of alignment from who you really truly are. And then the more you come into being in a space that feels good to you, in the daily practice of doing it, well, the more you understand it and know it and do it and be it, and you just feel better in your own skin, which then creates a better life experience. Which is why I always talk about fuck yeah, because that's what it is. It's not coming into your own fuck yeah. And I like to just be myself and speak those words, because if you're on a session with me, good chances are that's going to come out. I keep it real. I keep it deep. The work I do is deep. That's why I don't do one sessions. I do one strategy sessions where we talk like this and we connect like this. This is very powerful. But the deep work where we really tuck in, that requires a timeline. For me, with my work that I'm doing right now, I'm fast and I'm deep. So then you need to adjust that into your life. And for most of you that come to me, there's a bit of work to do there. So I'm there to support you through that process and support it. Ramona says, love the environment, protector of it. I'm sorry, I don't understand the text. Sometimes when you're responding, it's like a minute afterwards, and I missed it. So the question cards you're gonna get, and look, I'm not breathing enough because I'm live and I'm excited and I'm talking. Ramona, why can you have extra money? Huh? And how do you feel when you have extra money? So if you're not in the process of receiving extra money right now, and that seems like the farthest thing from the reality, then I want you to think about how you feel when you do have extra money, and allow your mind, heart, and being to create that experience of feeling abundant, of having what you need, of feeling safe. Because once our body feels safe and relaxed, then we begin to allow a lot more of what we can do and have. And I know, because I went through it. I know. I still am not understanding your text. You're going to have to write a full sentence for me to understand what you're asking. Okay? Harminder, are you still here? I'm lining you up for the next one as we finish with Ramona. Ramona, yeah, Ramona. Ramona, la 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 la. What should I be doing? Is that what you're saying, Ramona? What should I be doing? Ooh, I'm thirsty. We're moving a lot of energy tonight. Okay, I'm going to do Cheryl. I'm going to do Harminder and Cheryl and Sharon. I'm sorry. I've been on for an hour. I'm not going to stay on much longer. If you love a reading, if anybody wants a reading, tomorrow, one of these 1, 2, 3 sessions, send me a message. And, it's about 90 days before 2019, and I have a gorgeous program, Do You Boo, for 90 days with me, one-on-one. Yes, it does cost to spend time with me one-on-one. It's a huge investment. It's a beautiful, priceless experience on the other side. And for some of you, it may not be huge. It depends on where you are in your money experience. But that's available to you. And then I'm also taking all the amazing content that I am getting from my one-on-one clients and turning it into training that you'll be able to buy at an affordable cost for those of you that are beginning your journey to your own greatest life and prosperity. So what should I be doing that with my life? Okay. Ooh, Ramona, I'm confused. Sharon, turn on notifications so that you can either, see the next live stream or private message me, and we'll hang out tomorrow. Book in for a reading. It's $123 to spend an hour. It's not a reading. It's like this, but a little bit, it's powerful. It's one-on-one with me on video, on Zoom. You get a recording of it if we, at the end of it. And they're very powerful sessions. We're just not going to get into past life and inner child energy work that takes, focus, delicate stuff. Ramona, I'm so sorry, but I'm having trouble understanding your questions. Should you be doing that with your life? Okay, let me tune into Harminder, and then Ramona, I think you might have to. I don't generally take private messages from these working in the environment. Yeah, I still don't understand. Ramona, if you can, book in for one of these sessions, and we can tuck into it together, okay? It's a little hard on the live stream to tuck in this deep, right? Okay. Clear the energy, and thank you, Ramona, for sharing. Your heart chakra is still going. So I think if you can, Ramona, take a hot bath and allow this heart chakra to continue to open. And like I said, I have some free guided meditations that will continue to open and align your chakras, things like that. So let's see, Harminder. I'm going to sing a little bit to clear the energy. Ooh, the heart chakra, Ramona. So much love to you, and the throat is clearing too. And I'm disconnecting from your energy field, Ramona. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to clear that energy. Hi, oh, enema. Hey, oh, Ramona. This one's for you. Love on your heart chakra. Okay, Hmmhmm. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I feel the energy as the other energy's clearing and popping. You've got some stuff here. Ooh, is that you? Do you feel that? Thank you, Ramona. Sorry I couldn't answer your last questions, but I'm sure we'll get to it, and please check in if you can. And we'll have one-on-one and turn on your notifications so we can hang out again. And go like my business page, give a review if you love it. Tune in to Weekly Wisdom. And Hmmhmm, talk to me. Oh, there we go. It's clearing. Oh, I'm clearing there. Ooh. So Hmmhmm. It feels like the message is, do you feel like somebody's taking something from you? Did you feel that, Hmmhmm? Yeah. I'm just checking my internet connection because my music stopped. So I'm like, where did the music go? So Hmmhmm, you know what? I'm not, you're always giving. Okay, that's what I saw. I saw you, a lot of people, but then I saw that you felt like they're taking from you. So somewhere inside of you, you are, the balance isn't right, right? Does that resonate? Okay. And so if you didn't see the beginning of my live stream, some of it will totally apply to you because most of my clients are overgiving. I overgive. Look at me. It's 10:30 at night. I've been on for an hour doing free readings. And I mean, a lot of people in my experience wouldn't be doing any more free readings, but I want to connect in with the community and I'm on a mission. So, and usually somebody does book in, so that's a blessing. But Cheryl says quiet. What does that mean? We tend to overgive because we had to. And Hmmhmm, I want you to stay tuned for the blog that I'll be posting tomorrow. It may resonate. You give and seldom receive. Okay, those of us that give and seldom receive, we are doing it to ourselves. Okay? Does that resonate for you, Hmmhmm? We are doing it to ourselves. And it is not our job to overgive to others and cheat them of their own experience. It is our job to take care more for ourselves and provide more for ourselves and quit giving away ourselves to others. Who are we to fuck with their karma and ours? Tune back into yourself. I get real with this. And sometimes in my client sessions, your guides will say things to me that shock me, and I will laugh out loud and my whole face will turn bright red sometimes, some of the things that come through. If Susie's still on the live stream, her guides make me turn beet red every session. You've been watching me that long, Cheryl. Are you talking about all the months, all the years that I've been live streaming? I would love to know that. Amber resonates. Good. Amber, I can't wait for our session. Yeah, overprotective. Overprotective. Okay, we are overprotective when we're fearful and we're not trusting, right? And Cheryl does it all the time because you're a hairstylist. I feel you. So the reason I get harsh with this stuff is because it's time to snap out of it. You remember that movie where where Cher smacks Nick Cage, is it Nick Cage? Smacks his face and says, snap out of it, snap out of it, snap out of it. It's not that easy, right? I understand. We've been conditioned and trained, and we actually came to do and be the overgiver and learn to receive. Okay, so there's no shame or guilt in the fact that you are an overgiver and that you've been doing that. Well, actually, there probably is a lot of shame and guilt, and that's what we clear together in our sessions. There's a whole bunch of shame and guilt, and that's all the shit that you're feeling in here, and that's why you can't feel your heart chakra, and that's why you're not receiving. So we need to clear the guilt, we need to clear the shame, we need to clear the attachment to everyone else's opinions and feelings and conditions and ideas about who you are. You need to clear that and allow you to feel your own feelings and ask for what you need and receive it. And for many of us who have been so busy giving and finding our own validation through others because we had to at some point and that's what we learned, it can be terrifying to let go. It feels like we're dying. It feels like we're being abandoned. It feels like we're going to die alone. And it feels like nobody wants us. And it feels like we're, there's all this stuff that comes up. And you have to allow yourself the chance. You have to trust yourself to get through those moments. And look at when you give. Notice when you're doing that. Notice when you're giving and say, am I really being generous here? Or am I trying to manipulate other people to get what I want? And it might just be that you just want to feel good. But still, take a look at what you're doing and stop and decide differently this time. You're allowed to take a pause. You're allowed to take a pause in every interaction and decide how you feel about it. And bring through a fresh, new way of dealing with it that you maybe have never done before. So now I feel the left side of my throat chakra. Is that you, Harminder? So I hope this resonates with you, and I would love, Harminder, for you to read today's blog. Go to valtopia.com and read today's blog. It's called Why You'll Never Be Like the Rest, or I think that's the title, but it's basically about how those of us who are supernovas and super cosmically attuned to others and have a lot of energy won't do and be the same thing as others, and we have different requirements to do and be ourselves. So you'd best tune into and bring that through and allow it without guilt or shame, because then you can actually be the person that you're feeling and knowing with support. How can you be this wonderful, big, caring, giving person when you're not taking care of yourself? This is such the message today and every day, but it's so powerful. You feel the responsibility. Okay, well, when we feel responsible for others, are we allowing them to, now I may be off mark here and you're saying I give food to people who need it or what. It's about the balance, and it's about taking care of yourself so that you can keep doing those things. And if you feel any bit of resentment, which obviously you did because I tuned into it. I haven't even read your cards yet. Did I read your cards? Then there's an imbalance there. And you want to be giving from a place of overflow and joy. And like me right now, I'm going to get off when I want to. And I'm not going to read anybody that I don't want to, which I usually read everybody. There's never anybody I don't want to. But I've noticed if somebody's really demanding on a live stream, there's a good chance you ain't going to get a reading because you're not respecting me. So no, thank you. See? I'm a very kind, generous, loving person. I help hundreds of people daily, in all kinds of ways. And I honor who I am and what I'm doing in this body that I live in that helps me do this every day. And I let you know, hey, you know what? And I'm getting better every day. let's just say I'm getting better every day. It's at the guidebook of Val and saying, hey, you know what? This is what I like. So this is how I like it. And, you know, and the old me be like, and now I'm like, this is how it is. And everybody goes, okay. Because if you go, everybody else goes, are you sure about that? Here, let me step on you a little bit more and find out. I crack myself up. Yes, Amber. Okay, balance. Balance is the key. And that's really what the Valtopia is all about, is your center, your balance, your grounding, your meditation, your coolness, your good, your juicy center, the aligned. But it's not just about being there, because being there is about being all out there and being all of you, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. But that's the gist of what we're doing here. It's getting good within. Healthy boundaries, yeah. And boundaries feel sometimes like, especially to star seeds, it feels like, you know, we're like, I don't want any limits. So I like to talk about it as expanding into your edges or standing in your value, rather than just thinking of it like a fence around you that you're protecting yourself. No, you don't need to protect shit. Fill out your space. Fill out your space and let everybody know where you are and how it is. And they'll go, ooh, okay, thank you. Now I know where I can go to. And they might poke at it a little bit, and you can go, how it is. And they'll go, all right, okay. I love my descriptions. All right, Harmonder, I never even pulled you some cards. Hang on. All right, let's just do a couple cards. And then Cheryl. And then I got to get out. All right. Yes. Nourish yourself, Harmonder. Harmonder feels stuck moving forward to the next phase of life. You're now retired. I feel you. And Harmonder, several of my clients are retired, and they're lovely. They help the hospice people, and they help the poor, and they do wonderful things. And they've had some experiences in their life that have been quite devastating, and they had already done a lot of work before they came to work with me. And when they come to me, I got them dancing around their apartment. I got them falling in love with themselves and glowing from within. That's what we do together. So your next phase of life is exciting, Harmonder. I'm 48. I'm preparing now for my, you know, as I go, I'm doing weightlifting so that I'll be strong, and I'm nourishing myself. So nourish yourself, nourish and take care of your needs. Listen to your dreams, feel your visions. And if you feel you're trying to do social services, I got you. Okay, well, make sure you nourish yourself, and as you do that, and if you feel that resentment, realize that maybe it's feedback for you to redirect yourself into a more aligned experience. Hey, Sharon, what up, boo? Okay, I need to end this in a minute. And it is time for you to take flight, Harmonder. It's time for you to take flight and shine in your purpose. So you're on the right track. It's just about balancing. And, you know, I like to say to people, it's never on or off or yes or no. It's, you know, it's ebb and flow. You come back this way. It's like a pendulum. It swings. And ideally, you're bringing it back into the middle. And when stuff goes bad, it'll wash over you. And see what it has, the information it has for you. And then there's going to be some good stuff. Well, there's going to be some bad stuff. You know, it ebbs and flows. Sharon, I'm still on. I've been on for a while. I'm about to get off. So, and this is a good live stream, Sharon. There's lots of juicy tidbits all through it. And there's a ton of friends that have joined us tonight. So thank you, Harmonder. I would love for you to join me in my free group, Valtopia. And there's a link on the comments over here. And if you want to book in for one of those, what do you call them? If you'd love to book in for an hour with me and shift your whole life and figure out where you're going with it, we can have a discussion, a strategy session. That's $123. So Sharon, Cheryl's next. And Harmonder, I've got a question card for you for your journal, okay? Do 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 bye yeah, yeah. Do 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 hey yeah. Harminder, why am I good enough? Worthiness is what keeps us from taking care for ourselves, and the divine vision you have for social services and taking care of others is beautiful. And so, excuse me, that just cleared. Honor your vessel of what beautiful things come through you, and why am I innocent? So that's where you want to clear the programming and clear other people's ideas of what's right or wrong, and allow your own, your own original factory settings to come through like a newborn baby. Come fresh as you are. Okay? So why am I innocent, and why am I good enough? Those are such great questions. And thank you, Cheryl. All right, Cheryl, I'm going to just pull a card for you, and we'll tune in next time. Okay? And thank you, Harminder. I'm pulling, disconnecting from your energy field, and thank you so much. Last reading of the night. And if you loved this, go like my business page, put a review, Valtopia Studios. And tonight's Tuesday. So, I got to take the picture for the weekly wisdom tonight. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. What will it be for you? Coming with tomorrow's blog. Okay. Thank you, Harminder. All right, Cheryl. 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 All right. Oh my goodness. That message is coming through. Da 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 da, yeah. Do 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 do. I got that stuck in my head. Yes. All right, Cheryl. So you've got heart chakra stuff going on too, and you're being guided to play and allow yourself, some of what I read to earlier. You chose this. You chose to come and be you. So tune into your angels, your cosmic wisdom, your higher self, however you see and feel it for you, and allow yourself to do what you came in to do and be, right? So let's get you a question card. And I can definitely feel myself fading, so I gotta get off. End of my day here. Still have more stuff to do afterwards. Let's see. I love it. Why am I positive, Cheryl? Why am I positive? So stay compassionate with yourself and your husband. But if he's hurting you or it's not right, please seek support on the ground. And if he's mean, tell him. I don't know your situation, so I understand what it means to be afraid in your own space, even if maybe the person would never hurt you, but there's a menacing energy that keeps you in a place of fear because something inside of you says, yes, sir. And there's part of you that wants to resolve that and speak your truth and say, you know what? I don't do it like that. But the more compassion you have for yourself and him and how you express yourself will open up your heart chakra and allow you to be more playful with yourself and him and to be positive in your life experience. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a gorgeous day or night wherever you are. And he's just not nice sometimes. Well, Cheryl, I have several clients who have the grumpiest husbands. And what we're learning is to detach from what they're going through and make sure to honor what we're going through. And what they're finding is their husbands are responding really well to their strength and embodiment within themselves. Because the more you feed into someone's misery, you're actually going into their darkness, and they don't want you to come down in there. Please stay out of my dark hole. Keep your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go down in there with him. There's a difference between having compassion for someone and understanding they're having a bad time or whatever, and then actually feeding in and going into their baloney, right? This has been the most powerful live stream. There's been so much come through here. People pay thousands of dollars to get this gorgeous advice that y'all have got tonight. Please do let me know if you watched the replay and you know what you gleaned from it. And Cheryl, thank you. If Sharon's still watching, she can point you to it. Otherwise, if you look at the, I'm pointing over here, but maybe that's not what it looks like on the phone for you. But the original post says Valtopia, and there's all this great information in there, Cheryl. There's my page, and there's a link to book in with me for the $123 session. And you've been working on yourself a lot, and you're going to a different level. Yeah, we deal with that a lot with my clients. I understand what you're going through, and I went through it myself too. So it's okay. You're allowed to do and be you, and let others do and be themselves and come up or down at how they do. It is not our job to tell anybody else to come up. It's our job to allow ourselves to come up, and then allow others to respond the way they choose. But out of other people's choices, don't manipulate anybody but yourself. And don't manipulate yourself. Allow yourself to flow freely from your higher guidance, from a nourished, well-being state of essence and experience. So listen, I love connecting with each of you, and I thank you, and I look forward to more tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. And remember, honey, own your frequency, because there's nobody like you. You came to do and be you, so do it. Thank you. Have a fabulous rest of your time until I see you again.